Okay, well, you saw some screwing around there trying to get these clamps adjusted and the air pressure correct on it and all that. So I think we got it now. Got about 10 pounds of pressure, and there's a very, very tiny leak right here at the where this clamps up. I got to get some new couplers there. They got all beat up, so it may have a rip in it. But just a little footage of making these little guys here to make sure this intercooler is good, because we need to make another pipe for it, which is what we're going to do here in a little bit. You can see this one is pretty mangled up, and this is the end that goes up into the throttle body, and this jammed right up into the throttle body, which is cast aluminum. Knocked a chip out of that, which you can see there. So we'll have to do something about that too. But this, this everywhere that's an important joint feels like it's good. The only place I'm hearing air come out is right around this this top clamp here. You see if I put my hand on it, it kind of goes away. So we've got about 30 pounds of pressure in there, so I think we're good. So we're going to go ahead and start making the intercooler pipe and getting it made up, and we'll bring you along. Okay, well, all that, fuss just to get that fitting in there correctly. And these are 3-inch diameter, and we drilled a 3.5-inch hole, so we should have a 1/4 inch gap all the way around, which it looks like it's pretty evenly spaced in there, which is what we were after. So, we at the first part of this segment, we were cutting these bolts off to make some studs to be able to register in these holes that are already drilled. And you see the original hole locations were there and there, and when we originally mounted this, we had them moved, and that was before I had a TIG welder, so I had my friend James weld those up so that we could use these access holes here to get a bolt in from the underside. Well, now that we got the holes in the locations we want, we kind of had to reverse the process, and since these were already a registration point, now we got to fit these up. So it looks like this intercooler pipe on this side is going to fit. We'll bolt that up just to make sure, and then now all we have to do is remake the pipe for that side, and we'll be all set. All right, there we are, all finished up. Here's the busted up one, and here's the one we just made. You can see that the original one I made, I ended up having to make it in 3 pieces. And I tacked with some MIG welds on it and took it to James, my friend, and he tigged it. You can see my MIG tack right there that he tigged over. So I did the fab and setup on the last one again. You know, I could never make it fit with one cut. So I was able to do that this time, just a little more experience, you know, that kind of thing 3 years later. Also, you know, what I didn't show on camera was all these little bitty cuts, you know, back and forth, fitting and all that. So anyway, there it is, all finished up. All right, we'll go fit it on the car. Hey guys, just want to take a minute to say a quick thanks to some people. Most of you probably saw the video that Pete made. Just can't say enough about Pete, and appreciate all of his help and interest and support, and you know, of course, all the people that have subscribed, that are new subscribers to my channel that saw Pete's video. Thank you for joining, and you know, hopefully you'll find the channel somewhat entertaining, and you know, I appreciate it. Also to Brooks Lopez, called him up this week and wanted to get some intercooler pipes because I didn't want to have to order them. The place I normally get them from takes about 2 weeks because they're in the way Pacific Northwest and they're slow on shipping. So Brooks had stuff in stock. He runs a little turbo and machine shop business out of his garage, and does a lot of builds for people in the DFW area, custom turbo kits and race car fabrication, stuff like that. So he gave me basically gave this stuff to me, so I appreciate that, Brooks. Also, just a big thanks to everyone in the YouTube Garage Gang for, you know, just the constant support, all the positive comments, and you know, the thumbs up. So keep pressing that, keep leaving me the comments. I'll try to respond to everybody. I probably don't always get to 100% of them, but I try to get all of them responded to. And Jeremy Meacham, I don't say too much about him, but he's you know, a friend of mine that, you know, has done a lot over the years to help me, and you know, I learned a lot from him back, you know, probably 10 years ago when we were working on this red Turbo Cobra, which is how I got my channel name. And you know, he did a lot of fabrication work and turbo work, and worked at a turbo shop, and so I got a lot of exposure to him and learned quite a few things from him.